Hello, namaste, welcome to greetarot. So how are you? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having an amazing day today. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe. If you have supported me, thank you so very much for all the love and the support. Okay, so we have this full moon coming on the 5th. Okay, so this is the snow moon. So let's see what is the message for you guys for this full moon. So what I'm going to do is a 4-card spread, and in that spread we will be talking about what you're releasing, how can you release that, and what will be the lesson you will be learning while releasing this, and the outcome. Okay, so remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind, guys. And these are timeless readings as well, so whenever you watch this reading might have a message for you, even though I'm talking about this in a full moon message for this 5th, but I feel like I have the intention of this as a timeless reading. So yeah, so if you watch it afterwards, maybe this message will be if you feel like it's resonating, it will be your message. Okay, so yeah, so as you can see, there is this 4 pictures of the moon, so choose what calls to you intuitively. Take your time, pause the video, and in the description box I have my timestamps. Timestamps are there, so click and watch. Okay, so I'm going to start with first group number 1. If you have chosen the first photo, let's see what is the message for this full moon that is happening on the 5th, and let's see how and what you are releasing. How can you release it in a good way? What are you releasing? I'm using a 4-card spread. So this full moon is happening in the sign of Leo. So let's see the so I'll just keep it here so you can see the cards. So I'm shuffling the Prism Oracle deck. So let's see. So this is a 4-card spread. So let's see for group number 1. So this is what should be released during this full moon. This is how can you release it in a healthy way. Then this is what you're learning by releasing that, and the 4th one is what is the outcome of this release, from this release. Okay, so I'll be using the tarot cards as well. Okay, for group number 1, Spirit, thank you. So fast. So I'll just keep it here, then we will see. Okay, so what should be released during this full moon? So what should you release during this full moon? Okay, so we have pain and Chariot. Okay, so pain, there is some sort of pain that you need to release and move forward with this Chariot. Okay, so again, there is this white horse and black horse, 2 sides of ourselves. This sometimes we make up stuff in our own mind, and that causes a lot of fear, isn't it? Sometimes we overanalyze certain situation, and that leads to a lot of pain in our own heart. Sometimes instead of communicating what we do, we think a lot of things that is not even true, and that leads to so much of pain. So that kind of pain needs to be released. So are you over analyzing a situation? Are you thinking about your future, and maybe you're not feeling any light, any hope? You're feeling like your future is hopeless. Are you thinking too much about your person? Or maybe sometimes in relationship also that happen. We overanalyze things instead of communicating our emotions, feelings, what we do. We overanalyze, and it creates a lot of pain. Or for some of you, this is some sort of pain from your past that needs to be released. Okay, so let's talk more. So the next card is how can you release it in a healthy way? How can you release this pain in a healthy way? By trusting. Oh my God, look, with this King of Swords. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like this pain is related to a specific person in your life. Okay, maybe this person it doesn't show that much of feelings, little bit insensitive they are. So maybe sometimes you don't receive the love you want from them, and that's why you start to overanalyze things. And yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So again, with this Chariot energy, there is this fast movement. So in your mind, you're overanalyzing things in a very quick way that leads to a lot of pain. So that's what you need to release. Instead of thinking too much, why don't you communicate, right? That's why don't you trust this person for once? Why don't you ask questions like, why are you doing this? Maybe they will give you certain answers that will make you understand why they did it. Or maybe it's their character that they might not. There are some people who don't show their love because of their past, right? There are certain people who don't show it. They're a little bit insensitive. Maybe for some of you, you're dealing with that kind of a person, okay? And sometimes something happens and they don't give you answers. If you don't talk, they don't talk back, and at that time you overanalyze things and you make it in your mind like this Chariot, very fast-paced energy where you're thinking too much, and that causes a lot of pain. That is what you need to release. How can you release it? By trusting this person. Do you trust this person? Right? By trusting what they are saying here. So this can be an air sign person here. Okay? Yeah, there is this trust. You can only release this person by trusting. By trusting this person or by trusting this situation. So this is some sort of pain that you need to release. And by trusting this situation, by trusting divine, by being logical right now, staying in the present moment, you will be able to release this pain. For some of you, this is about your future. For some of you, this is related to some sort of travel. Okay? Maybe you want to travel somewhere. Maybe you are living alone. You're not with your partner and your partner is in a different country. Okay? And you want to go and stay with them, but maybe they are not willing. Maybe they're not giving that answer. Maybe they don't want right now. So that is causing a lot of pain for you guys. So that's why you're over-analyzing things. You're thinking about the future. Maybe you're starting to not trust this person. Maybe there is something that they are not sharing with you. And maybe that's why they are not, they don't want you to be there, right? Maybe there are some reasons. So right now what you can do is to trust. Trust this situation. If it's a person, trust this person. If this is a past, trust it. And again, King of Swords energy, if you look at King of Swords energy, they are very balanced, okay? They're very intuitive as well. And they know what they're doing. That's one thing. Because they are, with this King of Swords, mentally, they're very, very, very calm. And they know what they're doing. They're very sharp. They're very intelligent. So right now, trust this thing. And by trusting it, you will be able to release the pain. Okay? So what are you learning by releasing this? What you will be learning? Magic. Wow, look, yes. And 8 of Wands. Oh my God. Oh my God. So for some of you, I have to say that there is some sort of progression that you want and you're not able to make that progress. Okay? And that's why you are having this pain. So what you will do is you can release this pain by trusting yourself. Maybe for some of you, you want to be in this King of Swords energy, right? You want to become the CEO of a company, you know, maybe you want to get ahead, you want to get a promotion, and things are not moving forward. You want to move forward in your life, but things are not moving forward, and that's causing a lot of pain. And you can release it by trusting the situation, and when you start trusting, you know, you will learn that things will move magically for you guys with the 8 of Wands energy. So I feel like for some of you, the cause of pain is you're stuck, feeling you're stuck. You want to move forward, but you're not able to move forward. And when we are not able to move forward, there is this lack of trust, lack of faith happening. And how you can release this pain? By trusting, by accepting that situation, and then you will see when you trust it, when you accept it, you are in this calm energy, and when that happens, the magic You will see the magic. That is the thing you will be learning. That there is magic in releasing pain. There is magic in calmness. There is magic in peacefulness. There is magic in being in present moment and not over analyzing things. And when you are in that space, you will see things moving forward, right? So let's see. That is the thing you will be learning. It can be a particular situation with a particular person. You're trying to get their attention, and they're not giving you attention. And you're overanalyzing, and it's causing a lot of pain. And now you're like, I'll just trust divine. I'm just going to release this pain. When it will happen, it will happen. And the moment you are in this energy, things move forward magically. Let's see the outcome. Energy and 9 of Wands. Okay. So what will be the outcome from this release? The outcome from this release that the release is you're not going to give your energy to other people. You will be maintaining your own energy, like the 9 of Wands. She's protecting her own area. So again, you are not giving your energy to other people. And when we give that energy to other people, what happens? When we don't get it back, it causes a lot of pain and our energy is wasted, right? So it can be any situation. So this is some sort of situation regarding moving forward. Or maybe for some of you, you're giving energy to this negative thoughts, right? And now you are with this 9 of Wands, you are in this guarding your boundary. You're like, no more negative thoughts. I'm just putting a fence. Or no more these kinds of thoughts. These people, I'm not thinking about these people. I'm not thinking about the future. I'm not thinking whether this will work out or not, because I want to keep my energy positive, and I know when my energy is positive, things will magically move forward. That's what you will be learning, and that's how you will be understanding things will move, and from now onwards you will be maintaining your own energy. That's what I feel like here. So yeah, for some of you, this can be you setting boundaries, okay, right? Maybe someone is crossing your boundaries, and that's why it is causing a lot of pain. Right now, you just need to trust yourself, and as you trust, things will move forward. This person who is crossing your boundaries will move away from you guys, and then you will understand how to maintain your energy. So what is happening here? You will understand where you need to give your energy, to which kind of people you need to give energy, to which thoughts you need to give energy, and you are protecting your boundary with this 9 of Wands. That's what is happening from this release. Okay, interesting, right? So let's see the messages from Spirit for this full moon. For group number 1. Okay, what is the extra messages? Trust your faith. Again, trust your faith right now, because you will reach where you need to reach, guys. Yes, you will. Things will move forward for you guys. Dive into the unfolding journey. So what is your faith asking of you? Because of the lack of faith, you are feeling that pain. As you release the pain by being more faithful, it's maybe for some of you, this is your journey. You want to move, as I told, this is your journey. And you know what is happening? Like, this person is going, it's in a deserted area, and they want to see the water, right? And sometimes when in desert areas, there is sometimes this illusion that there is water, and there is no water there. So maybe for some of you, it's like that only. You are like going there and looking, you get excited, but then there is no water, and then you get defeated, and it feels a lot of pain, right? Because you want to move forward and you're not moving forward, right? So here, how you can move forward is by having faith right now. And as you have faith, things will move forward, okay? And you will understand, by this release, what you will be understanding is that you have been wasting your energy on negative thoughts, wasting your energy on people that don't give you anything back. And yes, you're going to be very good with your boundaries. That's what I'm getting here. So yeah, you will move forward. I feel like that. Things are moving forward. So let's see what you're surrendering. What you need to surrender this full moon. Yeah, surrender to your own passion. Get out of your head. Yes, get out of your head. I told you, you're overanalyzing things, and that's causing a lot of fear in you. That's causing a lot of pain. Yeah, and when we don't trust, if this woman is not trusting, she's like, I will die here. I will die here. I will not get the water. And that's a lot of pain, right? There is a lot of pain because she's not trusting. And as you start trusting, as you release the pain, you start trusting, right? Because you release the pain and you start trusting. By trusting, you release the pain. And then things magically move for you guys. And that is what you will be understanding. That how forcing things doesn't work out. How being calm, how when we are trusting, that is when things move forward. So what you can do right now is to surrender to your passion. What is your passion? Maybe for some of you, you have a passion, but now this passion is the cause of your pain. Now you're not enjoying your work because you are so much attached to the results. So letting go of that attachment to the results and just focusing on your passion is important. You know, when we start a passion for the first time, how we feel, we are not so attached to the results at the time. We are just focusing on our passion, doing the work, right? We want the results, we are very hopeful, but we are not so attached to it. So here there is some sort of attachment, and that's leading to a lot of pain because you want to move forward, and I get it. Why? Everyone is like that only, but right now, when you start trusting your own, for some of you, you need to trust your own skills. You need to trust your own intelligence. For some of you, there is this, you're thinking that you're not that confident, you're not that intelligent. For some of you, this is imposter syndrome, right? And that's causing a lot of pain. You need to release that. Surrender to your passion. Just give your best, guys, and you will see the water. It will all happen magically. And then you will understand, oh, I was wasting so much of my energy on so much useless thoughts. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it fall. That is what exactly is happening with this release, you know. With this Nine of Wands energy, she is very sure. Look at this card. She is so sure of her boundaries. She knows who she need to let in and who she needs to let it out. With her thoughts as well. She knows how to maintain her energy. That's what you will be learning from this release, and that's excellent. Okay, so that's all I have for group number 1. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. So after this full moon release, something, if this happens, come back to this video and comment. Okay, so, and in the description box I have my Instagram page link. If you want to follow me there, go ahead and give it a follow, and the text that I used in this reading will also be listed. So take care, guys. Bye bye. Group number 2, if you have chosen the second photo, let's see what's happening for you guys. This full moon, this is this new moon that's happening on the 5th, and it's in the sign of Leo. So today what I'm going to do is to use a 4-card spread, and in that the first card will represent what should be released during this full moon. Second one will be how can you release this in a way that's healthy for you, and the third one will be what are you learning by releasing this, and fourth one will be the what is the outcome from this release. So let's see for group number 2, Divine, thank you. Please give the cards. So I'm just going to take out 4 cards from this deck for group number 2. Thank you, ancestors of group number 2, for helping me with this reading. Thank you so much. Please give us clear guided messages. Thank you. So this is what should be released during this full moon. How can you release this in a healthy way that's healthy for you? Then what you're learning by releasing this thing, and fourth, the outcome of this release, from this release. Okay, so let's see the tarot cards as well for group number 2. Okay, so yeah, this is the first. Okay, so what should be released during this full moon? Let's see that. Stop and 2 of Wands. Okay, So someone is waiting for something. She's looking out of the door and waiting for something. So here with the stop, there is something needs to be stopped. Okay? Some sort of thoughts that needs to be stopped. Yeah, like with this Two of Wands energy and with this top card, that's what I'm getting here. She's looking out of the window and she is thinking the thoughts that are not good at all. So this is the time to release all the negative thoughts or all the limited view you have about yourself. Like the Two of Wands energy, if you look, she's in a room, she's looking out and she's seeing something. Like she's looking outside and she wants to go out and maybe have fun, but she's like, no, I cannot do it. And that kind of thoughts should be stopped. That's what you need to release. Maybe for some of you, you are somewhat limiting yourself. That needs to be stopped. How are you limiting yourself? That limited belief should be released during this full moon. This is what you need to do. You need to release limited belief about yourself. For some of you, you are like, I'm not that confident person to go out and communicate with other people. Maybe I cannot do that. I will just look out and expect things, but I cannot take action because I'm not that skillful. So these kinds of thoughts needs to be stopped. So for some of you, you have a plan, you have an idea, but you're like, no, I cannot do this. It will fail. That kind of thoughts should be released. So here, you are someone who is here to thrive, who is here to travel the world. For some of you, you are like, I cannot travel solo. I cannot go there. I cannot relocate. Even though you want to, you are not. You're putting yourself in that cage, in that limited cage. Like, I have this much area only, I cannot go out. This is not my area. This is not my expertise. I cannot try that. Like, these kinds of thoughts should be released. You need to stop these kinds of thoughts. How are you limiting yourself? That limited beliefs, that's what should be released. So write down your limited vision that you have about yourself, how you limit yourself. Maybe you have a lot of big dreams, but somehow, somewhere, are you coming in between your dreams? If that is the case, you want to travel the world, you want to experience a lot of things, but you're not ready. You are in this cocoon, right? Who wants to become a butterfly, but they are like, I'll be the caterpillar, I'm okay with it, right? Even though you're not okay with it, that needs to be released here. That view about yourself should be released. Okay, so how can you release that? Let's see. That's healthy for you. Frustration and Page of Swords. Okay. So first thing, the frustration that you have, even though, like, yeah, that's what I'm getting here. These thoughts are frustrating, right? When you limit yourself, it's frustrating. So with this Page of Swords, maybe why not do research about it? Like, how can you do it? Maybe look at people who have done that thing. Yeah, there might be people who have done what you want to do. So maybe research about it, look into it. And by releasing that frustration and replacing that frustration with knowledge, that's what the good thing to do right now. Replacing your frustration with knowledge. Replacing your ignorance with knowledge. So some sort of information is required here. So a person who wants to travel solo, right? That is their dream, but they are limiting themselves. This is an example. They're limiting themselves and they're like, oh, I cannot do it. I'm not that capable. And it's very frustrating, right? It's very frustrating. So how can you release that? By replacing this frustration with knowledge. Like the Page of Swords, reading the books. Oh, and when she starts to read the book, light bulb moment happens. Understanding a lot of things that you didn't understand before. And again, a person who wants to do solo trip, okay? And then they are typing YouTube, like the people who stole a solo trip, what they do, and researching, seeing a lot of videos, and then understanding, oh, this is how they do, this is how we can be safe here, this is how, what should we do, how, this is how we can book the tickets in a cheap way. Oh, that's why I can have money. So yeah, this is like when I'm traveling, I need to carry these stuff. And when that happens, we can release the frustration as well. So knowledge is power here. So by replacing your ignorance with knowledge, you will be able to release this in a healthy way. Okay, so the next, what are you learning by releasing this? It's like hunger. You have this hunger, you will be you have this hunger to go and enjoy your life. You have a hunger to go and be adventurous, but at the same time you have this fear. So what you are feeding, are you feeding yourself fear, or are you feeding yourself knowledge? So here that is what is balancing here. That's what you will be understanding. When we balance these both things, yeah, there is fear sometimes. When we take risk, there will be fear, and it's okay to be fearful. But at the same time, when there is only fear, the imbalance happens. And what happens then? What happens then? What happens then if the imbalance happens? We just expect, and we are not taking action. And when we don't take action, nothing comes out of it. Here, that is what you will be understanding. That is the lesson you will be learning. If I feed myself with fear, fear will be the result. But if I'm feeding myself with excitement as well as a little bit fear, things will be balanced. Things will be balanced, right? I will be balanced. I'll be feeling balanced. Otherwise, I'll be like imbalanced. And when a person is imbalanced, they're in this fearful energy, thinking all the negative thoughts, putting themselves in a cage and feeling like they have no way out. And that causes a lot of frustration. And when we replace that frustration with knowledge, we understand what we need to feed in balance. And when we feed ourselves in balance, what happens? We balance our energies. So what is the outcome from this release? Wow, okay. So there is growth here. Oh my God, we have this intuition and hermit energy. So I have one more example here. So for some of you, it's like with this stop, this stop and two of wands energy, because of this negative programming that you had, this negative view that you have about yourself, you were not able to listen to your intuition, right? You were not able to listen to your own self, what your self wants. So for some of you, this can be like, what is my life purpose? What I'm good at? You wanted to know all the answers, but at the same time, you were not coming out of your comfort zone. Here what is happening is, and because of it, it was very frustrating for you guys, right? Because you were not ready to become the butterfly, yet you wanted to become the butterfly. So you're getting the knowledge on how to become the butterfly. And that's why what you will be doing is, you will be balancing your energies. And when you will be balancing your energy, you will be feeling very connected to divine. You will be receiving your answers on what you need to do. A person who doesn't have answers will have answers. So it's like finding light at the end of the tunnel energy. So this is like spiritually you will move forward. There is a lot of enlightenment, illumination, understanding. From not understanding things to understanding things, right? About yourself. This is self-discovery. What you have to feed yourself, what you shouldn't feed yourself. How can you balance your energies? Understanding your own body, understanding your own intuition. It's like a new journey, a new way is opening up where you're going to discover yourself, group number 2. So this new moon, that's what is happening. You're letting go of your limited beliefs about yourself and understanding your body, your vessel, your intuition, what you want from life. So this is you sitting here, and there is a new path arriving. Where you were hopeless, you're going to be very, very hopeful. That's what is happening here. So yes, expect spiritual awakening for some of you. This is spiritual awakening, yes. Trusting your intuition more, opening up your crown chakra because of this release, because you're releasing the fear, you're stopping that negativity, you're coming out of that limited zone that you had. You know, this is my corner, this is where I stay, I cannot go out, right? Like in the prison, a person, look at this environment as well. You know, if you look at these two cards, she's in her own zone, expecting things, but she's not ready to move. She's just sitting there. Here, this person is going from this to this because they have the knowledge now, like, yeah, I can move forward, right? That's what it is. Oh my God. So this is you going on a journey, packing all your suitcase and ready. Even though you don't know where you're going, you know that your intuition will guide you. You're going to discover a lot about yourself. So it's like for some of you, this is shadow work as well, understanding what you're feeling that is not good for you and balancing it. Seeing your own shadow self, questioning your own shadow self and questioning yourself, yes. Calling out yourself, yeah, why I'm doing this, why I'm limiting myself. And that's the thing. Wow. So, yes, a lot of knowledge you can expect, a lot of information, understanding more about yourself. This is like some sort of enlightenment. So let's see what else, the extra messages from your spirit guides for this full moon. Oh my God, look at it. Look at that. You are the image maker. What do you focus on, manifest? Again, this person is standing on the road. They don't know what's ahead, but they're ready to move forward. They're out of their home now. You're out of your home now, right? You're out of your comfort zone now. You had so many dreams, but you limit for some of you, while visualizing as well, you used to limit yourself. But that's what you're understanding, and you're going to change, you're going to release that. And now you're like, I can be anything that I want to become. With this hermit energy, you're understanding, you're learning so many things, right? You're understanding what your body needs, wants, what your body is telling you. And here this person is visualizing their life the way they want. And yes, you are the image maker. So this is the new road you're going to take. For some of you, there is a change in direction. That's what is happening. So let's see the final message. What you have to surrender this full moon. Okay, surrender to success. Oh my God, yes. You limit yourself, guys. You limit yourself in so many ways. That is what you will be understanding and releasing this full moon. And now you are going to be very in touch with your intuition. And when a person is in touch with their intuition, they know that they can be butterfly and they can have anything that they want. And they are not limiting themselves. I feel like somehow, somewhere, you used to limit yourself in your visualization as well. You're free to visualize the life you want. But somehow, because of your limited vision, you used to limit yourself while visualizing the life you wanted. Oh, I cannot have that, so I'm not going to visualize that. I feel like that's what you're going to stop. And you will, because of this knowledge that you're getting, because you're researching, and you will see that I can be anyone I want. I can have the success that I want. I can. Like, this is some sort of self-confidence is rising in you because you're trusting your body for the first time. You're trusting your intuition, right? So you are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. Yes. So imagination, visualization is what I feel like that will help you to release this frustration and all this negative belief that you have about yourself. One more thing I have to say, while you visualize without any fear. Visualize whatever you want to become, right? This is your life. You are the creator of your own life. You don't have to limit yourself. Where are you limiting yourself? How you limit yourself? Write these things down and burn it, guys. Okay, group number 2, that's the message for you guys. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Group number 3, if you have chosen the third photo, let's see what's happening for you guys this full moon, this no moon. So here I'm going to do a 4-card spread for you guys. Okay, and let's see. So I'm just going to take the 4 cards and I'll tell you what each card represents. So this is the Prism Oracle, and the full moon is happening on the 5th, the sign of Leo. This is the snow moon. Let's see. Okay, ancestors and spirit guides of group number 3, please help me with this reading. Please provide us with the messages that are for the highest good. Thank you, spirit. Thank you. I just heard, very specific, if you have felt that you always come last in that area of your life, you're coming first. This time you're going to shine. Very specific information for some of you out there. So let's see. So the first card represents what should be released during this full moon. So the second card is how can you release this thing in a healthy manner. Then the third one will be what are you learning by releasing this. And the fourth one is what is the outcome from this release. Okay, so I'm just going to take out the tarot cards as well. Okay, and then we will start. So let's see. I'll just shuffle this for group number 3. Ancestors and spirit guides of group number 3, please help me with this reading. Thank you. If you are someone who is going on a competition, I feel like there is a win for those people. Yeah, I just felt like that. Yeah, that's what, where you came last, that area you're coming first. So let's see. So let's pick out the tarot cards as well for group number 3. Okay. Oh, look. The star card. Some wishes are coming true. You have been praying for this wish. You're shining. Okay, so let's see. The wish is coming true. Something that you have been wishing for is coming true. I feel like that. So let's see. Okay, so we have the protection and King of Cups here. Okay. So what should be released during this full moon? Okay. So maybe for some of you, you're very protective of a specific person in your life. I feel like that's what the message is. If you are someone who tries to please these people all the time, if you try too much to protect this people, this kind of person in your life, that is what you need to release. It can be your child that you're very protective of. Okay. It's time to release that thing. Okay, so maybe for some of you, you are like, if you're a spouse, you call your husband all the time where they are they not safe, you worry about them a lot. Maybe for some of you, when they share some sort of stressful things, you stress for them. You feel like you are the one who is responsible for that stress, and you stress and you try to give them ideas, you try to please them a lot. I feel like that's something that you need to release this full moon. If you are becoming too dependent on someone, I feel like that's what you need to release. It's not you become dependent, they are very dependent on you. And what happens when that happens, you cannot be responsible for their thoughts, right? You cannot make them happy all the time. That's something that you need to release, guys. You cannot make your kids happy all the time. You cannot make your spouse happy all the time. You cannot make your parents or your friends happy all the time. You're not responsible for that. That's what you need to release. You're not someone who can protect everyone all the time. You're not someone who can guide everyone all the time. You cannot do that. No. Sometimes their thoughts are in their own control. You cannot think for someone. Can you? No. That's what you need to release. You have this mindset that I need to protect them, I need to help them, I need to give them this kind of guidance, I need to help. So you are someone, what happens when you want to help them, you devote your time, your energy too much, and then you get drained. And that's what you need to release. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. Let's see more. Okay, how you can release this in a healthy manner, balance. Look, 5 of Pentacles. Yes, and what happens, at that time, you are not going to get that back. You're giving so much, You're stressing for them and you're not getting back. So you need to balance that. Yes, you need to give it to other people. Again, I feel like with this Five of Pentacles, you're worrying for them, for their protection. They're stressing, that's why you're stressing. And you want to help them a lot. And what happens when you want to help them a lot? You become stressful. Like your husband is going through a tough time, right? You want to help them. So they say all that. It's like someone dumping all their feelings onto you. And you are in a position where you cannot share your own emotions or feelings to anyone. You're feeling left alone. Yes. So how can you release that? By balancing it. By taking only what's necessary. So yeah, people can say, maybe for some of you, setting boundaries as well is very important. Like, oh, today I cannot do this. I'm thinking a lot about myself. There's a lot going in my career, in my head. Maybe I'll just skip this conversation today, right? Because I want to balance my energies, right? So maybe for some of you, taking this key and opening the lock and going out and having a walk will be very beneficial. Setting good boundaries is very necessary for you guys, and that's how you can release this thing. You are trying to help people, and in that you're draining your energy. I feel like this pile is empathetic pile. The empaths are coming out here. You want to save people, you want to help people, you think for other people, you can feel their emotions, you can feel what they're going through, so you want to help them, and it's putting you in a place of emptiness. And what's happening is like you're giving, your cup is empty now, you're drained now, and no one is filling your cup. Yeah, it's only you can fill your cup, because you're just in the giving side. And by giving to yourself, by balancing those energy, by doing the self-care, by not stressing for other people, just thinking about yourself. For some of you, you need to be a little bit selfish. I'm getting that. You need to just focus on your goals, your visions right now. Yes, maybe you're a mother. Yes, you can do it for your kids. If your kids have examination, don't worry about their exams, what they're doing. Just you can be the guiding, like you can give them 1 hour or 2 hours of your, but don't be like, I will sit like straight 6 hours with them for making them study. No, you cannot do that. It's too much, guys. It's too much. So you need to balance things. You need to balance your responsibilities. That's how you can release this thing. You need to give the responsibilities to the respective person. You cannot take that much on your plate. It will only drain you. So let's see, what is the lesson? Yes. Oh, wow, yes. Self-care, guys. I feel like you need to, that's what you will be learning, that self-care is very much important. Being sweet to yourself is very important. And when we are doing that self-care, we can free ourselves from these kinds of things, and we can enjoy our life, right? So that's what I'm getting, that when it's too much on your shoulders, you're not able to enjoy life, because you have so many responsibilities that you're doing something that is not even yours. You're taking other people's emotions so much that you are feeling so heavy. And what lesson you will learn is like by taking care of yourself, you are feeling good about yourself. It's like a child in you is coming out. Right? Maybe for some of you, you have stopped yourself from doing the things that you wanted to enjoy because you have kids. So maybe you wanted to travel, you have stopped yourself because you have responsibilities. But I feel like by doing, by helping people all the time, you are draining your energy. And by taking care of yourself, by filling up my own cup, I can give them more. Otherwise, I'm not able to give them. So that's what you're going to learn here. So one more thing is like taking a day out, or taking 2 days break, taking some time for self-care is actually going to be so much good for you guys. That's what you will be learning. Like how your energy will be so vibrant. You will become cheerful. You will not be in that energy where you're feeling that kind of pain and all. Yes, that's what you will be learning. that how much sweetness you needed, how sweet you are, and people have been taking all your sweetness and you haven't been giving the sweetness that you deserve to yourself. Like I'm seeing the yeah, again, I don't know, I'm getting that song Flowers from Miley Cyrus. I can buy myself flowers. It's like go out and do something for yourself and it will be so good, you will feel so good. That will be amazing. That feeling will be so amazing. It's not that it's because your relationship. No. That's not what I'm saying here. It's like sometimes we need to detach ourselves from these responsibilities, yeah, for some days at least, and enjoy the life that we always wanted to enjoy. Like indulge in some sort of activities that you used to enjoy. Maybe for some of you, going out and shopping, traveling, yeah, that's what. And it makes you so happy. It fills your cup. That's what you will be learning. And then you will not be so attached to them. It's like practicing a non-attachment, and when you practice non-attachment, you will understand that it's so freeing. It's so freeing, like the World card, right? It's so freeing, and I feel very happy when I detach from these people. It's not that I don't love them. I love them, I care for them, but sometimes I'm so attached that it gives me a lot of pain and put me in this 5 of Pentacles energy, right? So that's what you're learning, group number 3, this full moon. So let's see what is the outcome of this release. Yes, flow and 5 of Swords. Yes, again, here, look at it. That's the thing. Again, flow and 5 of Swords, you are releasing this only thing, the 5 of Swords, where this person is disappointed in themselves because they are not able to accomplish all the tasks they have set on to it, right? Like they want to do this, they want to do that. And what happens? Because you're taking too much, and as you release these things, I feel like you will be in the flow state, and you will not be disappointed by yourself. You will be not disappointed, I didn't do that to them, I couldn't give my time to them, right? A person who feels like they have to do this, do that, no, you will not be in that energy. And what you will be in? You will be in the flow state where you're taking life one step at a time, and you're not taking the responsibilities of other people. Or the responsibilities that is not even yours. Yeah, when you try to do so much, at the end you will be disappointed because you're not focusing on yourself, you're focusing on what others will say. It's like for some of you getting rid of the people-pleasing things. Yeah, you're like someone who used to try to people-please all the time, and then they're like, no, this is only giving me pain. And when I'm letting go of this energy, I'm in flow, I'm happy, I'm able to fill my cup. That's what I'm getting here. Wow. So let's see what is the other messages from Spirit Guides for group number 3. Oh, gratitude is the life force of peace. What you are thankful for. Oh my God, I feel like, the likely outcome is like you will be so grateful that I'm taking time out for myself. And now I'm not in this heavy state where I'm thinking about what others are doing, because I'm not so dependent. I'm feeling so good about myself, and things are flowing towards me because I'm feeling good about myself, and things don't feel so stuck. Things don't feel so heavy, and I'm feeling so grateful. So I feel like you will be feeling very grateful that I'm taking care of myself. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So let's see. And yes, of course, if you can have a gratitude journal, it will be the best for you guys. Give the gratitude to the divine, okay? Give gratitude to yourself, guys. You're doing so much and you're getting so less. There should be balance, right? So give yourself what you can give and eliminate what you can eliminate. And don't take other people's energy like that, okay? Be very cautious about it. Let's see, what is the final message? Using Palo Santo and saging is very important. If you can sage your home, I would recommend that as well this full moon. Maybe using bells. Bells sound can actually clear your energy. Maybe use bells if you have, or maybe sound ball. I feel like that will be very helpful. So let's see the final message. What you need to surrender. Yeah, surrender your fear of change. Yes, again, that kind of dependence you have, like, oh, if I do my things by myself, what if that happens? What if that person goes? That there is this fear of change. That's what you need to release. Oh, what if I don't please this person? If this person will go away from me, so I have to please. No, you can detach yourself from that person. And you know what? When you detach, things will be amazing, things will be in flow. Actually, the relationship will be more better, right? That's the magic here. So the universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Wow, that's also beautiful. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or relationship, or if you're fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. But yeah, it's like again the horses here, horses there. You're meant to shine. You're a free spirited person. You're not here to be very attached to people. Actually, I feel like this full moon you will be understanding how non-attachment is the awesome thing in a healthy manner, right? Where you're doing everything, you're loving, but at the same time in a detached way. That's what you will be understanding, I'm sure. Group number 3. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And in the description box, I have my Instagram page link. If you want to follow me there, go ahead and give it a follow. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Take care. Hello group 4. So let's see what's happening for you guys with this full moon. So we have this new moon on 5th in the sign of Leo. So I'm going to do a 4-card spread for you guys. Okay, so let me take the 4 cards and I will tell you what each card represents, and then I'll be pulling from tarot as well. Okay, so let's see for group number 4, ancestors and spirit guides of group number 4. Please help me with this reading. Thank you. Please give us the clear guided messages. Thank you, spirit. Thank you. So let's see. Okay, so the first card is what should be released during this full moon. Okay, so the second card is how can you release this in a way that's healthy for you. And third one, what are you learning by releasing this? And the fourth one is what is the outcome of this release. Okay, so I'm going to take from the tarot cards as well, group number 4. Wait a second, let me make some space. Sorry. Okay, so let's see. Okay. I don't know if I felt like some of you are going to get married. If that is the case, congratulations. Anyways, let's start. So I'll just take it. So what should be released during this full moon, group number 4? Protection, Ace of Wands. Okay, so maybe for some of you, you're very, very protective towards someone. Okay, if that is the case, that is what you need to release. Or maybe for some of you, you are stressing whether I will be protected with this new idea that I'm going on. Maybe for some of you, this is a new path. Okay, this is a new career path for some of you. This is a new idea. So you are in a state where you're feeling, will I be protected? Will I be safe? Will I have that stability? So what happens when we fear that? We don't feel very safe or protected. So that's what you need to release this full moon. So for some of you, as I told, maybe you are getting married and this is going to be a new life for you, and you are like, will I be safe in this marriage? You know, there is this some sort of fearful thoughts that are coming, right? So I feel like that's what you need to release. For some of you, you have this new idea that you want to pursue, and then there is this duality here where you are very, very excited for this new thing, very, very excited about this whole idea. You're very inspired, but then there is this other energy telling you, will you be safe in this thing? Is it good? For some of you, it can be about trip. You're going somewhere and then you're like, will I be safe in that country? And that can cause a lot of fear. So you need to release that thing. Okay, so yes, yeah, let's see how can you release that in a healthy manner. Okay, so we have cleanse. Yeah, you need to cleanse those thoughts. And look again, the strength card. So here I feel like for some of you, you might be getting married because I got that. For some of you, this can be a new direction in your life, new path, new career. For others, this can be about your kids as well, right? So maybe there is this trip happening for your kid, and for them it's an exciting thing, right? For our kids, when they travel somewhere, they are not in our home, right? So maybe for some of you, this is what is happening, like they are going away from home, and then you are like worried where will be safe or not. And that is causing a lot of problems inside of you, right? So yeah, that's what you need to release. How you can release in a healthy way? By cleansing it out, by cleansing those fearful thoughts, and understanding that you're a courageous person. And when you know, it's time to get into that energy of like confidence, that self-confidence. You need to come into that energy. When you come into that energy, you can release this kind of fearful thoughts, because you are a lion. For some of you, this can be a new idea where you have to speak in front of people, right? And you're like, will I be protected there? Will the audience audience will give me that kind of warm welcome that I need? And when we start thinking about the lack of it, or thinking about the opposite of it, we are not in that excitement energy anymore. Like the marriage, when you're marrying someone, you are the spotlight, right? And if you feel like, whether will my dress not good, will my makeup will be good, will I look beautiful in photos, like all those thoughts. Or maybe some of you are thinking, will my marriage work out, will this happen, will that happen, so many thoughts, and you're not feeling safe. What you can do is to release that by cleansing all those thoughts. Whatever, you can purify, like the filters we have. So release all this impurities, right? You don't need it. Let go of that all negative thoughts, guys, and come into this energy of confidence, where you're like, I'll be shining in my marriage. Whenever I'll look so awesome, so amazing, everything will flow, right? Everything will be okay in this new career, this new idea. I will be in the spotlight. If I'm speaking in front of people, release those things and let that confidence come out. Okay, you're the lion, you're here to shine, you're the king of the jungle. Like, that's what I'm getting here. And understand, if one thing doesn't work out, there will be another thing opening up for you guys. So that's what I'm getting here. So feeling unsafe within yourself, that is what you need to release. You can release by cleansing these kinds of thoughts and coming into your own courage, feeling the strength from inside, because you are a courageous person. Okay, so let's see, what are you learning by releasing this? What you will be learning by releasing this rest? Okay. Yeah, again, this devil, the obsession, the negativity, right? There is a lot of negative thoughts. You will be understanding how these negative thoughts were trying to control you and put in a place where you will feeling very, very unsafe. That is what you will be, that is the lesson you will be learning. As you rest, as you rejuvenate, you will see that how my thoughts made me feel so fearful. And I was obsessing about something that was not even true. For example, a person who is pregnant, right? Yeah, a person who is pregnant, they're pregnant, they have conceived, and then they start worrying whether the child will be protected or not. Then they start searching, what happens if this happens? They look at the small symptoms and they worry. Then they will go to the doctor, ask a lot of questions, and then again something happens. They start typing, they look at all the horror stories that other people have to say in Google. They diagnose themselves, they get obsessive over that. Right? So what you will be learning is how to calm your obsessive thoughts. Yeah? How to calm that. That's what you will be learning, I feel like that, by resting, by sleeping. Maybe for some of you, the thing that you will be learning is, like, whenever I'm in this energy, I'll just sleep. And when I sleep, I feel good, I wake up good. So that's what I'm getting here. So release those kinds of thoughts, guys. Okay? And what is the outcome from this release? Strength. Oh my God, look at it. You will be feeling courageous, right? You will be feeling that strength. And Queen of Wands energy, feeling happy, feeling free from these things. Yeah. So I feel like this full moon, you will be letting go of all that negative thoughts. Your anxiety is going to be gone away. You will be feeling very good. You will be feeling courageous. If you look at it, we have the Strength card and Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands energy is a very independent soul. She's not independent. So she's not dependent on anyone. She is a free spirit, right? She's not stressing about small issues. She's not micromanaging anything. She has this bigger vision, and she's just gonna go for that. And she knows that she will be successful in it. So she's someone who when she's starting something, she knows that she's a courageous woman, because I'm just using she because in the picture, if you look, she's a woman and I'm a woman. That's why you can replace it by any pronouns. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, she's feeling confident. She's in her element. She's like, oh, I'm going to be successful no matter what happens. I'm going to shine because I'm courageous. Like that self-confidence from inside is coming out, right? So yes, that's what is happening for you guys after this release. You will be releasing all your doubt, your insecure thoughts about yourself. For some of you, this can be a party that you have to attend. You have bought the dress and then you're like stressing whether I will look good. That is what you will be releasing. And you know what will be the outcome? You will be shining with the dress and everyone will be seeing, and you are going to be in the spotlight, my guys. That's what I'm seeing here. So wow, this is beautiful. Okay, so yes, you are going to rest these kinds of negative thoughts, negative obsessive thoughts. That's what you will be releasing. You will be able to manage it very well, and you will be feeling very courageous. Wow. So let's see. So if your kid is going out somewhere for some days, you will be like, yes, they are going to be safe, they are going to be protected. I'm a very courageous woman. I know that they will be good. I know that they will be shining and I'm not going to worry about them. I'm just going to do what's best for me. Like, you're getting in that energy. You'll be confident that they will return home safely. Yep, that's the message here. So this full moon, I feel like you are coming into the power of feeling good about yourself, feeling good about your family, feeling very stable, secure. That's what it is. Yeah. So let's see what the final messages are from Spirit for group number 4. Oh God, I think that's a lot. Let me just take one card, okay? Whenever you're feeling very stressed or not safe, call upon Archangel Michael. I feel like his energies will protect you. So if you want your kids to be safe, call upon him. Visualize them in a white light energy, and they are going to be safe. They are going to be safe and protected. Yeah. So let's see. Okay. Oh, look, we have eliminate distraction. Stop shining light on things you are not. How can you reclaim your power? Yes, you are doing that right now. I feel like that's what you will be releasing. So yeah, again, a bride or a groom who is thinking like, oh, what if that happens? What if I don't look good? What if people will say that? You're dimming your light that way, isn't it? Because of these obsessive thoughts. Stop it. Stop that. Eliminate those kinds of thoughts. Eliminate those kinds of distraction, because stop shining light, on the things that you're not. You're a very courageous person. You're not that person who is obsessive about these things and thinking about all the negative things. You're not that kind of person, right? So who you are a very confident person. You're a very courageous person. Shine. Put that on that things only, not on these kinds of weird thinking. Get rid. You are going to cleanse. Yeah, you have to do that, right? So let's see the final message for group number. Surrender to the success, because you're going to be successful. One more card. Surrender to the magic of who you are. So for some of you, this is about yourself. There are some sort of, as I told, if you're going to become a bride or a groom, you're thinking that you will not be looking good, or people will say that my dress will not look. What if the function doesn't go? So there is some sort of negative thoughts coming here. Okay, so yeah, you are a free spirit. Like with this horse, you're a free spirit. You're not meant to see these think like that kind of thoughts. Okay, let go of that. We have all magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. So again, I even feel like the outcome of this release will be you accepting yourself the way you are, the unique person you are. You are going to accept that. The work you do is also unique, right? And there is so much of acceptance happening here. I feel like there is an increase in self-worth as well. So yeah, if you're not feeling safe within yourself, I feel like that is what you're going to release this full moon. So that's all I have for group number 4. If it resonated, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.